To the Wrestling Escape Pod channel. Welcome to this Sunday night faff around. We are going to be faffing around on this channel. We always like to do a Sunday night faff around. It wasn't possible last week because of Money in the Bank. I wasn't even sure if it was going to be possible this week, but the stream we just did over on the Wrestling Days channel was a little shorter than usual. The show was only 1 hour, 40 minutes long, which was great. I really enjoyed that stream. It was a lovely length. That's what she said. And it's nice now to be having a little bit of time to spend over here with you guys on the faff around. So before I do anything, I'm absolutely going to check and see if they are selling Adam Bomb glasses on eBay, because it's one of those things that I say I'm going to do and then I never get time or I forget. So I'm actually just going to do it now and see if I can find any Adam Bomb glasses. Are there any? No, it doesn't look like there are any Adam Bomb glasses. My Adam Bomb glasses dream is over. Oh, man, that's really disappointing. There's no Adam Bomb glasses. Let's do Adam Bomb WWF and see if that brings anything up. Figures. The Hasbro figure. Jack's figure. Picture. Autographs. But no glasses. Oh, what? Oh my God. Look at those. Adam Bomb glasses. They're like Bret Hart glasses, but they're just tweaked a little bit, and they're Adam Bomb ones. So, Adam Bomb glasses, those can be yours for £1,000. £1,000. Very rare Adam Bomb wrestling shades for £1,000. What? No freaking way am I buying them for £1,000. £1,000. I mean, what can I say, guys? I've got expensive taste. Here's me, wanting some Adam Bomb glasses and then knocking them out on eBay for £1,000. Just for some Adam Bomb glasses? He didn't even beat Mabel. He lost. Unbelievable. Shout out to everyone in the chat. £1,000. Yes, I know. It's my new podcast called £1,000 of podcast. It's my brand new podcast. You would have to be tweaked to buy them. Oh, right. Already we've got people firing in things that they want. Should we just do that? Otherwise, we're just going to have people shouting shows, aren't we? So we can get the poll up and running. Colin says, In Your House too. I really enjoyed the first one, Colin. I have to say, I really did. SummerSlam 94. Few people asking for Total Bellas. Really? I can't imagine. Honestly, I'm not just saying this. I can't imagine it's that much fun. When we've been watching Total Divas, the Bellas stuff hasn't been that enjoyable. I think Total Divas has been a fun watch-along because of Cameron. I think Cameron's been Cameron and JoJo, Vincent, Sebastian. I can't say that the Bellas have been that great. So, I don't know. I mean, I know people want to have fun. And I know that we have a laugh on Total Divas, but I genuinely don't think that Total Bellas is going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be any good. No Way Out 2001. Bad Blood, the first Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, that's a good shout. Again, you know the rules. There just has to be more than one person asking. I can see there's more than one person asking for Total Bellas, but I would just ask, have a think about it. Have a think about what you're asking for, because I genuinely being real now, I genuinely feel like the comedy and the entertainment value in Total Divas has not come from the Bellas. ECW, Born to be Wired. It's a CZW tournament of Death King of the Ring. What? Is that two separate things? Human Detox, it might have been worth seeing if you could get someone else to vote for those things. They're quite specific, and you might be the only one asking for them. Total Divas 7 to 9. There's a lot of people asking for Total Divas 7 to 9. So I'll put it on. Now, look. My hands are tied on this, right? In many ways, I'm just an adjudicator. So I'm sitting here just literally doing what I have to do. Now, there's a lot of people asking for Total Divas. If people had kept asking for Total Bellas, then I would have gone that way. I can see SummerSlam 94 being asked for. This is my question. Okay, SummerSlam 94 has gone on. We're gonna ask a quick question first, okay? So let me type it out. And I'm going to set this question for 5 minutes, okay? So if you want to vote in this poll, it's only up for 5 minutes, okay? You need to go to the Wrestling Escape Pod Twitter account. That's where you need to go. I'm telling you now so that you can have it ready, because this poll is only up for 5 minutes. It's a quick little poll, right? At Wrestling ePod is where you will find it. Many of you have voted in these before, okay? The poll is up now, and the question is very simple. Should there only be 2 options? And the reason why I'm thinking this is because last week, the people that wanted wrestling split their vote amongst 3 different options. If there's only 2 options, Total Divas or SummerSlam, then anyone that wants wrestling will go to SummerSlam. Anyone that wants Total Divas will go to Total Divas. This would be a straight shoot-off. This would be a head-to-head wrestling show. Total Divas. I think if there's only 2 options, that's going to work better for people that don't want Total Divas. If there's only the 2 options, all the wrestling fans will have to vote for the non-Total Divas option. So I'm putting it out there. Simple question first. If the answer comes back that there should be just the 2 options, then it will be SummerSlam 94 and Total Divas. If the option comes back that there shouldn't, then we will do the 4 options as normal. So get your votes in. I've put a curveball in. I've added some drama to the vote. How many options do we have this week? Normally we have 4 options. This week might only be 2. This week it might only be 2. Chalmers says, Total Divas just keeps on winning. So do one for Sunday and one for Thursday. It's not a bad shout. But we might have another way round this, because at the moment, if there is just 2 options, then if you don't want Total Divas, vote for the wrestling show, which at the moment is going to be SummerSlam 94. WrestleMania 18 is too long, Marcus. We always say no longer than 3 hours. ECW Heatwave 98 NXT Takeover Rival. Oh, there's a couple of people asking for Takeover Rival. That would have been good. Rival's a good shout. Maybe Rival we do next Sunday or something. The Sunday is always an option for a wrestling show. If Total Divas is going to win on Thursday, then we definitely will do a wrestling show on Sunday. But yes, we've got this as a little curveball. I want to give wrestling fans a chance here, because we've done Divas twice in a row now. So I want to give wrestling fans a chance. Is this plugged in? Oh, there we go. No, it is. Just a little bit of drama there. Is that plugged in? Do not want this dying. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I don't want this dying on me. There we go. Now it is. Helps if your computer is plugged in. Right, okay, there's people firing shows in. I appreciate that. But right now, the question is, do we have more than 2 options? This week, we might only have 2 options. It might be Total Divas and SummerSlam 94. The reason being, if there's 3 wrestling shows that are options, the wrestling fans get split. All the Total Divas fans go for Total Divas, but all the wrestling fans get split between 3 shows. Whereas if it's just a straight head-to-head, well, things get a little more interesting, don't they? Things get a little more interesting. We've got a minute to go. It's 60-40. Should there be only 2 options? Yes is winning by 60%. We're blending as well. This is quite dramatic here. Could only be 2 options, guys. This could be a big result for people that don't want any more Total Divas. If there's only 2 options, it's going to be a straight shoot off. I've got SummerSlam 94 down because SummerSlam 94 has been in the poll a lot. So SummerSlam 94 or Total Divas 7-9. Oh, we're blending. Which way is this going to go? We are blending. Days, if Total Divas wins, I don't know what I'll do. Well, if it wins, then it wins, you know? I mean, I'm just giving people the opportunity now to vote as to how many options we have. And it looks like it's going to be 2. Looks like this is going to be a straight shoot. Final results are in. And it is. There's 2 options. There's only going to be 2 options. So only 2 options, my friends. SummerSlam 94 or Total Divas. We're going to do something a little bit different to give wrestling a chance. All we are saying, give wrestling a chance. So there we go. What do we watch on Thursday? It's a straight shoot off. I'm sure if you are asking for various different wrestling shows, I think you're just going to be happy that there's a real opportunity now. This is a big opportunity for those of you that want wrestling. This is your chance. It's a straight shoot off. Total Divas 7-9. Oh, do you know what? I'm feeling so cocky. I might even change that to 7-10, which would be 4 episodes of Total Divas. I'm feeling quite devilish. Ooh, should I gamble? Should I gamble it? If Total Divas wins, we watch 4. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to gamble it. Right, I've changed it. Total Divas 7-10. I will watch episode 7, 8, 9, and 10 on Thursday. I'll give you 4 episodes on Thursday of Total Divas or SummerSlam 1994. Undertaker versus Undertaker. Right, are you ready? Oh, I did it. £10 podcast, I did it. I pushed my luck. Oh, I gambled. Okay, I've said it for an hour and it is on now. Oh my God, this is tense. Ah! I gambled. Ooh, I went for it. Daisy's turning into the devil. I did it. I turned into the devil. Oh, man. Wow, that's going to be bubbling away in the background, isn't it? SummerSlam 94 or Total Divas 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is Total Divas' biggest challenge. Well, look, all I'm going to say, we've watched Total Divas 2 weeks in a row. We've watched 6 episodes of the thing. We definitely have got a flavour of what Total Divas is all about. You know, is it been fun? Yeah, it's been fun. I don't know if I'll ever recover from episode 4. Yeah, look, Total Divas 7, 8, 9, 10. I've put 4 episodes down. Or, wrestling fans, is it time? WFS Wrestling. Is it time? Is it time for some proper wrestling? Let's, do you know what? I'm going to tell you what's at SummerSlam for those of you that want to know. Some of you might not know what matches took place at SummerSlam 94. So, let's have a little look, shall we? Here we go. Right, we've got, oh my God, Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. Oh, strap yourselves in, guys. Woo! Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. If you know anything about me, you know my love for Alundra Blaze and you know my love for Bull Nakano. We can watch Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. You know Bull Nakano? Yeah? Basically the Marge Simpson of the 90s. In many ways, Marge Simpson was the Marge Simpson of the 90s, but so was Bull Nakano. So we're getting that. You got Razor Ramon against Diesel. So you're going to see Scott Hall taking on Kevin Nash. Obviously, you know, they would join forces as the outsiders when they went to WCW. We've got the likes of Bret Hart versus Owen Hart in a steel cage. Undertaker versus Undertaker as well. Plus there's other people on the show. Bray Wyatt's dad, IRS, in action. Bam Bam Bigelow, Tatanka, Lex Luger, Mabel, who we just saw, Jeff Jarrett. Man. Okay. There are 14 episodes in Total Divas Season 1. Well, I think we'll stick with the 4. I've just pushed the boat out as it is. Normally we watch 3 episodes, but, you know, I gave a big olive branch to the wrestling fans out there. So I thought, well, let's do it. Let's give something to the Total Diva fans out there as well. So I feel like I've given them something as well. If they win, it's their biggest challenge, but they get 4 episodes. So, do you know what I mean? I feel, oh man, this is close. It was 60-40 then. 60-40. We've had 60. It's 61-39. It's basically 60-40. There's like 10% in it. Wow. This rematch is bigger than Fury Wilder 2. It is. Right, okay, well, look, as we said, that's going to be bubbling away on the back burner. I know there's going to be a lot of people. I reckon there's a lot of strategy right now. What I'm going to say is, if you're a wrestling fan, do not sit there, cast your vote and think job done. It's not job done, because what I know about the Total Diva fans, they are sneaky. They will be making accounts. I'm not saying make an account. I'm not saying make fake accounts, but I'm just saying there's going to be sneakiness going on. I do not believe that this is going to be above board. I do not believe that this is going to be fair. But I think if we accept that now, if we accept that this is the world that we live in, what are you going to do, wrestling fans? How are you going to fight off the threat? Because you know they're going to come hard. What? RIP Total Garbage. I wouldn't start celebrating, Robin. I really wouldn't start celebrating. There's a long way to go. We've still got over 50 minutes to go until we get that result. 54 minutes. And right now, only 65 votes have come in. Only 65 votes. I got to tell you, in the past, we've had 180 votes when Total Divas won last week by 2%. There was 180 votes that came in. So far, we've had 60. So there's still 120 votes out there. This can swing, and it will. Right, Chalmers says, what is a pay-per-view that you would like to see WWE bring back? Honestly, in your house. In your house. I think retro's really cool, and I think if you look at the NWA, they've gone even further back than the 90s. They've gone back to the 80s. They've gone back to studio wrestling. They've gone back to Jim Crockett Promotions and things like this. So I feel like WWE should just go to the 90s. Like, there's no need to go back to the 80s. There wasn't really anything that special in the 80s. I mean, I suppose you had, like, Tuesday Night Titans that they could bring back. They should bring back, do you know what? Get rid of the bump. Honestly, get rid of the bump. No one needs that. Bring back Tuesday Night Titans. Have Kayla Braxton doing the Vince McMahon role. And bring back Tuesday Night Titans and put it onto YouTube. That would be awesome. So, yeah, I suppose there's a few things they could bring back from the 80s. But honestly, I mean, I grew up watching wrestling in the 90s. So for me, In Your House would honestly be what I'd want to see come back. But I don't want to see it come. I don't want it to be an NXT takeover stage and an NXT with an NXT takeover feel. I want this to be and feel like what we just watched. I want the ropes to be red, white, and blue. I want the entrance stage to be the entrance stage that we got. Brilliant. I can't remember who it was, but whoever said they need Todd Pettingale. Brilliant shout. They do need Todd Pettingale. Todd Pettingale should absolutely be a part of it. Superstar line. I'm telling you, if I was booking it, I'd be doing all of that. There would be a superstar line. So, yeah, honestly, that's the show I would bring back. I'm really genuinely looking forward to it. So, not too long to wait as well. Just a couple of weeks. 3 weeks, is it? Something like that. I really want TakeOver, but I'm really just after some wrestling. There's a really good opportunity or chance that we will do a TakeOver as we get closer to TakeOver. I mean, we did In Your House after we found out about TakeOver In Your House. So, I could definitely be swayed to do a takeover for Sunday coming. Days, more people wanted Payback than SummerSlam, but you didn't see them. Well, SummerSlam's been on for quite a few weeks. So, yeah, if we were going to put one in, then that was the one that I saw first. So I just went with what I saw. £10 podcast says, I don't mind a nice bump every now and then. Hello, cheeky. Whatever you do whilst you're self-isolating is up to you. In these polls, everyone pretends Days doesn't stream wrestling every day of the week. Well, that is true. This friendly competition has turned into a war. Well, it is a war. It is a war. NXT TakeOver In Your House could be a yearly thing. Yeah, I suppose it could. I don't know. I kind of feel like just use it when you need it. It doesn't have to be. It'd be nice if they rotated it in. So maybe it's not every year. Maybe it's every couple of years, or it's just whenever it feels right. You know, if there's no feuds that need anything, like, you know, I don't really agree with War Games being at the end of the year because it's so. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just happen to be having these big faction wars at the time of War Games. It's all a little bit coincidental. I just feel like do War Games when you need War Games. Like now, you know, Imperium versus Undisputed Era. Like, that would make a lot of sense to do War Games quite soon. I can't see they're going to string that feud out all the way till the end of the year. Maybe they will. Wrestling or we riot, says Jerry. They should rotate War Games with In Your House, says Robin813. World War III Wrestling Edition. Global Warning Melbourne should be next week. check it out on the network. It's a fun 2 hours 7. Oh, I'm down for that. I'm down for a 2 hour 7-minute show. As I said, I kind of feel like once you start getting over 3 hours, it doesn't become a chore, but that's a big chunk of your night, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like after I've done with this, I do have to do a kids magazine video because they arrived the other day, and I need to get the review up. And there's actually people that really enjoy. Like, we always have fun in those videos, and I've had a lot of people saying, when is your next one going up? Well, I've got it. I've had it for like nearly a week, so I've got to get that done. There's no way I'm getting it done tomorrow during Raw, or Tuesday during Carneyland. Can't wait for Carneyland. We get to find out what Carneyland is. So I need to get that done. And then, of course, I've already said I really do want to watch that new Undertaker show that's on the network. So I've got that on my to-do list as well. So, yeah, it's just, man, finding the time. 48 minutes. We've had 111 votes, and it's close. 59-41. 59-41. 9% in it. Days, would you do an old backlash? if she bought me dinner first. Oh, that's one of my favourite jokes ever. Days, have you done XPW or CZW or backyard wrestling streams? No, my friend. We don't tend to go like indie-wise. We always tend to keep it like stuff that's easy to find for people on the network. Most people have got the network. So, yeah, we just tend to stick on that. Days, this poll has a big fight feel. Yes. Yes, it's like Big Match John. Big Match poll. That's what we've got right now. How much longer for the poll? Oh, we've still got a good 47 minutes or so. It'll give me an opportunity just to tell you a few things that I've seen in the world of wrestling. I don't know if you saw, but did you see the Dolph Ziggler Twitter spat with Ryback? That was quite fun. It got real personal. Ryback was talking about Ziggler flirting with some unnamed girl. And then Ziggler was talking about how unsafe Ryback was in the ring. I mean, I am wording this a very polite way, but they went back and forth like 5 or 6 times. And if you actually read the whole conversation, it's quite cutting. Quite cutting. So, yeah, there was a real back and forth between Ryback and Dolph Ziggler. Also, I can't remember who sent this over, but actually, let me jump over and I'll be able to see it because it's on the Wrestling Days account. Who asked the question? It was Jazza89. Jazza asked me a question the other day at Wrestling Days. Is there any reason why Enzo was removed from the WWE alumni section of the website? Now, I don't think I responded to it. I do remember seeing it. And you know what? Honest answer. I remember thinking, oh, I can put a funny little answer to that. I'll come back to that in a sec. And I don't think I ever did get a chance to get back to it. But in my head, I thought I can put a funny little answer. Something like, yeah, he was too soft. Or, you know what I mean? Something like that. When I say funny, I mean funny for me. So I was going to, but thankfully I don't think I did. Because Enzo actually saw that tweet and put it on Instagram. So Enzo actually put up on Instagram that question that I got sent by Jazza. And he put that very very unenthusiastic expression he attached to it as well. So yeah, that was a little bit random. The Wrestle Kid YT let me know. So shout out to the Wrestle Kid for letting me know. Shout out to Jazza89 as well. I wouldn't have known. I don't tend to go on to Enzo's Instagram. So yeah, there we go. Jazza having his point. actually acknowledged by Enzo, which I thought was interesting. I never got an answer, by the way, as to why he's not in the alumni section anymore. But there we go. Best WCW pay-per-view, in your opinion? Well, I mean, when I think of moments, I think about Hogan turning heel, just because of how important that was. So I'd be maybe Bash at the Beach has got the biggest moment, but I'm not sure that overall it was the best show. But I mean, some of those shows later on were just booked awfully. Like, it was so many twists and turns. I'm not sure. Feel free. Let me know what do people think is the best WCW show. Chalmers, shout out to you. Guys, vote for SummerSlam 94, says Dean Winchester. J14 says, Days, are we only choosing between 2 shows from now or just this week? Well, I'm just going to see how it goes, to be honest. We all know that last week, wrestling probably would have won if there was just the 2 options. The Wrestle Kids actually in the chat, on Twitter. So I'm guessing, what, are you here as well? Shout out to you, my friend. I just gave you a shout out. You can have another one for free. Yeah, I think that wrestling would have won last week if there'd only been 2 options. It's got the opportunity again right now to see how it does. There's been 111 votes. I still think there's another good 50 votes to come in. I think that you could look at that and say, in 43 minutes, there's still another 50 votes. So, right, there's something else that I need to do. Whilst we're getting a little bit distracted by that, I need your help. What is the next subject for the Wrestling Escape pod? So the one on Friday is going to be about entrance stages, but what about for the week after? What do we do for the week after? So get your thoughts in on that. What would you... we'll put 4 in this. So we'll do a proper big poll on this one. But what do you want to see Tommy and myself talking about when it comes to wrestling? So get your thoughts in. It's over nowadays. Call it. WFS says, I can't watch NWA live this week. Wow, just catch up, my friend. Best wrestling podcasts. Might be tricky because I don't listen to many. Don Tony's good. I like Don Tony, and I like Wrestling Soup. And actually, thinking about it, I do listen to some. But it's the same rules as before. It's got to have more than 1 vote. More than 1 vote, and then I will chuck it in. John asking for Total Divas. Wrestling Kid. How can I answer the total? How can I put Total Diva? I haven't seen it all, so I can't answer it. Best stages is next week. Best Nia Jax moments. Stages is already on. Stages is for Friday. Divas, I can't answer it. I've seen 6 episodes. I might be watching another 4. So I can tell you the best moments from those 6. John says, then we have to watch it. No, it doesn't work that way, my friend. Does not work that way. WrestleFactor says, not even close. What's not even close? Best heels. Best masks is good. Best managers. Best masks. 2 for best masks. So, best masks. Anador's voting for it as well. So, best masks is very cool. I like that. So, best masks has made it. Heels, says Lauren. Was there another heels? Yeah, DJ B Tazzy. Best heels. So, we found 2. You always do your research. I know, I'm onto you. I know what games you're playing. Best wrestling merch. Most underrated matches is great. Best wrestling merch for Aiden. Best submission wins is fun. Best managers says £10. Best pay-per-views. Best gimmicks. Heels. We've got heels, my friend. Best promos is great, Jake. Jim's asked for that before. Most shocking tag team betrayals. Be good. I do like merch, Aiden, but other people have got to ask for it. Best promos, says Jake. Linda McMahon, says Brandon. Linda McMahon. Straight up, just Linda McMahon. Biggest flops, says Sasuke 100k. That would be good. Best faces, says LSW. The Wrestle Kid, there he is. Best Brodus Clay moments. Best Total Diva moments. Best promos. Best promos is in. Best promo. We got one more spot. One more spot. Cameron, says John. Yeah, just Cameron. A whole episode on Cameron. Biggest flops. Best submission wins. Shocking. Oh, Robin's jumped in. There we go. So it's in. It's done. Shocking tag team betrayals. So there we go. They're all in. Jim's boyhood dream has just come true. Oh, hello. I think that vote just jumped up massively. I think the other vote's gone to like 150 odd votes. Best masks. Best heels. Best promos. Most. Let's just do tag team betrayals. There we go. Right, let's set that for about half an hour. Gonna set that for about half an hour. Helps if you can actually do it properly. Here we go. Half an hour. Boom. Tag team betrayals. Which one wins? There we go. Best masks, best heels, best promos, tag team betrayals. So we've got another vote that's up. So there's 37 minutes left. 37 minutes left for what we watch on Thursday. It is 57:43. There's 7% in this. We've had 154 votes and there's 7% in it. This is close because I think there's still a few more votes to come in. With 37 minutes, I think there's some more votes to come in, but there's 7% in it. What are we watching? What are we watching on Thursday? So that finishes in 37 minutes. In 30 minutes, half an hour, then we'll also know what we're going to be watching. What the next episode of the Wrestling Escape Pod is going to be about. So, tag team betrayals, 52% of the vote. Very, very cool. There we go. Days, if SummerSlam wins, shave your beard. No. Guys, vote for SummerSlam. I've already given Total Divas a little bit extra. They've got 7, 8, 9, and 10. They've got 4 episodes. That's what I did. Both of my favourites are on the poll, says DJ B Tazzy. Well, there we go. It's perfect for you. Perfect for you. Robin says, I really wanted tag team betrayals. Well, it's on there for you, my friend. Could be a good one, actually. I mean, obviously, what comes to mind first of all is Sean and Marty, or certainly that's the first one that comes to mind for me. And then you've got to look at like the Shield as well, which I think is right up there. So yeah, there's been some very, very interesting ones. Days, you should just have a moustache. Oh, hello. I'm not Mr. You're getting me confused with Mr. Rotella. Days, if Divas wins, you should give them the 4 episodes, but then that's it. It's the last time they can go on the poll. I have to put it on if so many people are asking for it, though. I mean, when you're seeing, like, I always look for a show that gets at least 2 mentions, but when you're seeing, like, 6, 7, 8 different people asking for Total Divas, then my hands are sort of tied. What did you think about Drew Gulak? We spoke about this over on the In Your House stream. I was pleased for him. I mean, at first I wasn't. Because at first it looked like he'd been released and, you know, he'd been fired and whatever. And obviously you don't want that. But it seems like he didn't want to renew his contract. He clearly wasn't happy or felt he would be better off elsewhere. So it was his choice. I mean, obviously there needs to be more information. We don't know the whole story, but I'm just pleased that he wasn't fired. So at least he had a say in the matter, if you will. So yeah, we'll see. He's a good wrestler, but the problem is that those kinds of wrestlers are always going to struggle because it's WWE is not a pure wrestling show. It's not what the audience want. The audience want characters, storylines, gimmicks, things along those lines. Like that's the WWE way. You can have great wrestling matches. If the match builds and the match is getting real good, then of course WWE fans are going to be all over it. We all love Shawn Undertaker. We all love Ricky the Dragon against Macho Man. We all love CM Punk John Cena. But if you think about CM Punk John Cena, it had high stakes. Vince McMahon came down. CM Punk was leaving with the belt if he won. It came off the back of the pipe bomb. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of frilly stuff around the edges. It's not like, say, New Japan, where they just go in there and have incredible matches. And that is the focus. So you kind of look at someone like Drew Gulak and think, New Japan makes a lot of sense. Maybe AEW, but I don't think AEW is quite the wrestling show that I was expecting it to be. I expected it to be focused more on in-ring. But that, I mean, I don't know. They focus a lot on character and gimmick. With Marco Stunt and Rio and, all these Luchasaurus, Orange Cassidy. They've got quite a few gimmicks. So maybe that's what you have to do with, like, American wrestling. I don't know. There must be a reason. Do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, wouldn't it be so cool? I don't know why I thought this. I would love to start a wrestling promotion that was Jamaican themed. I would love that. Could you imagine, like, just a small venue, something like NWA, but it's all like beach setting, like Bash at a Beach. It's got like a beach setting and it's got huts and all this. And like everyone comes out to just different reggae music and everything. And like the championship could be like, green and yellow and like it could be quite brightly coloured. And I was just like, yeah, man, could you imagine a whole promotion that's got like a reggae vibe, a Jamaican vibe? But like, that would be pretty sweet. I don't know why I thought that. I was just thinking about things I've never seen. I don't know if I've ever seen a Jamaican wrestling promotion. I mean, obviously, Kofi Kingston. You think of Jamaican wrestlers, but I can't think of, not that he's Jamaican, but But yeah, I was just like, man, that'd be awesome. That'd be so much fun. I always thought that Lucha Underground looked awesome. The way that was laid out, kind of had a very different feel, Lucha Underground. And I kind of feel like you could do something along those lines. So, I have no idea how that popped into my head. I honestly think I was just looking into wrestling and just different promotions. And I never did find out if there was a Jamaican wrestling promotion. I'm going to look now. Jamaican wrestling promotion. Let's find out together. Knowledge is power. Jamaican wrestling promotion. Jamaica Wrestling Federation. Wow! There is. Beach wrestling. There's something called beach wrestling. They specialise in freestyle, Greco-Roman, women's wrestling, and beach wrestling. John is the president. Amazing. And Jam at United World Wrestling, Jamaica Wrestling Federation, the JWF. JWF. Guys, I am the biggest fan of JWF. Oh, I want to see some Jamaican. Oh my God, we've definitely gone down a little wormhole here. This is what happens to me. Federation. Jamaican Wrestling Federation. Let's have a little cheeky Google. Look at the logo! Oh, someone's made exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking of, like, a Jamaican wrestling promotion. Oh, right, here we go. Let's go images. Oh, God, you can buy... Oh, my God, this is the best! This is the best! Oh, I've just found the best thing! Oh, my God, this is so cool! Guys, how much have I said in the past that I love cool run-ins? Yeah? Check this out. A t-shirt. A t-shirt that says Jamaica, and it's got someone doing a suplex, and on the back it says cool pinnings. Cool pinnings! Look at that. That is the Jamaica Wrestling Federation right there. Jamaica Wrestling Federation. Got the little logo on the front and cool pinnings on the back. Oh my God. I am definitely... Let me download that image. I'm putting that out there right now. I'm going to put that out onto the... I'll put it on the Wrestling Escape Pod. We're talking on that channel. So I'll put it on there. Check this out. Hashtag cool pinnings. Cool pinnings. Oh my God. I am in love with that shirt. Definitely getting one of them. J-Dub-F. 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 Cool pinnings, I know. Oh my. I tell you what, you see, that. What you've just seen there perfectly sums up how I live my life. I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, okay, but what's that? Oh, look at it. Oh, we found something amazing. There we go. It's out there now. Mama Days, get the credit card. Yes, get the credit card. Marcus says, can you buy them, actually? Do you know what? I want to know if you can now. Can I buy that shirt? Visit Blue Water Wrestling Club. You can. They're $30, which I've got no problems buying that. But yeah, I'll have to find out where you go. Well, there we go. Cool pinnings. I need to find out more about that promote. Is that it? Is that the guy? Is that the belt? Have I found the belt and the guy? I don't know. I don't know if that's the belt and that's the guy that, like, it might be the champion. I don't know. All I can tell you is I searched Jamaican Wrestling Federation and that's an image that came back. So, legit, I don't know if that's the belt or not. I would have had the belt strap definitely more colourful. But I don't know. But I definitely want to find out. Well, there we go. Add that to the list of something else that I'm going to be doing this evening as I go gallivanting around the web, trying to find more information on the Jamaican Wrestling Federation. Right. All of this chit-chattering, all of this jibber-jabbering means that we're losing a little focus because there's only 18 minutes left until we find out what the next episode of the Wrestling Escape Pod's going to be about. This Friday is all about wrestling stages. The week after is either going to be best masks, best heels, best promos, or tag team betrayals. So it's going to be one of those. And wow, guys, we've had 183 votes on what we're watching on Thursday. The difference between the two is now only 6%. There's 6% in this. 183 votes have come in. We've still got 25 minutes to go. So 25 minutes. And at the moment, it is SummerSlam 94, 54%. There's 4% in it now. It's just 4%. 4% SummerSlam 94, 54. Total Divas 46. There's 4% in this. That is freaking nothing. So, wrestling fans out there, you are in the lead by 4%. There is nothing in this. Days, I heard today that Seth Rollins is not the father of the baby. It's gonna be Roman Reigns. Amazing. I hope that's true. He's just knocking out babies everywhere, isn't he, Roman Reigns? He's had a couple with his wife. Apparently now Becky Lynch. Gotta keep an eye. Got to keep an eye on Roman Reigns, because he might try to impregnate you. I can't wait for Abby's window. Yes, shout out to Jody and the insiders, of course. Abby's window this week is going to be live. I can see that Nick Storm Review is in the chat as well. Shout out to him. He sent me a picture of his latest video that he'd edited, and wow, he does figure videos, and there's a lot of work that goes into those. So yeah, if you're a fan of wrestling figures, check out Nick Storm. Roman tried to impregnate me, but I just let it happen. Okay. No, good to know. I mean, he is a good-looking guy, so you know your kids are going to look beautiful. Jerry Jones, shout out to you. Jim Gore says, please vote for tag team betrayals. Please. Chalmers says, I can see this vote being 50-50. Well, we've not got long to find out. 23 minutes, and the other one finishes in 15. So we are sneaking our way towards the end. And let me just jump on and see. That isn't true. What isn't true, Gillian? What isn't true? What about the Becky thing? We know. WWE. Oh, yes, I meant to speak about that as well. This dropped earlier today. Forbes reporting that WWE are going to be taking Austin Theory out of that group with Zelina Vega. So that's Zelina Vega, Andrade, Angel Garza, Austin Theory group. It looks like Austin Theory might be coming out already. Now, I think that's a good move because Austin Theory, for whatever reason, just didn't ever feel like a great fit. So Austin Theory coming out and going out on his own, I think could be really cool. I mean, Austin Theory against Angel Garza would be some great matches. Andrade against Austin Theory would be some great matches. So, yeah, I'm totally down with that. And if Andrade and Angel Garza want to do some tag matches together, maybe go for the tag titles, then that could work with Zelina Vega as their manager. For some reason, the Theory just doesn't fit in that group for me. So, yeah, I'm on board with him going his own way. And also, we did mention this the other day. Renee Young said that she would like to manage Elias. She said, like, Elias is a big, music star. Probably needs a manager. And she'd be quite down for being his manager. So that's something that's quite interesting. They might look at, maybe even if they don't give her Elias, they might look at giving her someone. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. Sports Madness says, Days, I really think Cruz should and will join up with Lashley and MVP. Hashtag Cruz heel turn. Yeah, there's lots of rumors that Cruz is going to turn heel. I don't know if this means he's going to be joining Lashley. I personally haven't seen any rumors or news on that about him joining Lashley, but I think an Apollo Crews heel turn makes a lot of sense. Carrillo should be with Zelina. Malik says, Days the Hacker is Vince. It's been Vince all along. Drew Gulak walked away from WWE. If that's true, then I'd like to see him go to NWA. Yep, NWA would be cool. Gulak versus Aldis for the £10 of gold would be incredible. That would be a great match. That would be a real test for Aldis because Gulak has been a champion at multiple different promotions. And obviously, he's been around in WWE for quite a while. There was a lot of love for Gulak online. There's a lot of support for Gulak. So, yeah, I agree. I think that would be really cool. Days, I can see the Dream paying tribute to the first In Your House at TakeOver In Your House. don't know what's happening with the Dream at the moment because of the allegations. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for the Dream. So we'll have to wait and see. I can tell you that the chat seems a little quiet. I'm wondering if people are beavering away, making a few fake accounts or logging into some accounts that they haven't logged into for a while. As we said, we got just under 20 minutes to go. What are we watching on Thursday is the big talking point of these streams. It's been Total Divas 2 weeks ago. Total Divas last week. Will it be Total Divas again? There's now only 3% in it. 3% in it. 20 votes just came in. And there's now only... This is so close. This is so freaking close. Unbelievable. I think that means it's about 6 votes. There's been 200 votes, so 10% of that would be 20. 1% would be 2. If there's 3% in it, then that would be 6. So right now, there's 6 votes between SummerSlam 94 and Total Divas, and we've had over 200 votes. 191 votes, 202 now. SummerSlam 94 would be good. Alondra Blaze, Bull Nakano. WWE Inside Access Wrestling says, "Hey days, I'm so thankful God has kept me alive throughout all of this. And I just got news that I won a WWE sweepstake. When WWE opens back up, I get to meet every wrestler that I want." Really? Wow, that's a great prize. Shout out to you, dude. Who is it that you most want to meet? Let me know. I'd be very interested to know who is at the top of your list. The big guy says lots of little kids making fake accounts. Well, you got to fight fire with fire. All's fair in love and war. And look, the time is the time. There's 17 minutes left. And which way is this going to swing? Congrats to Jake Wrestle News, Vegan, Nails and MY and Jackson. Oh, what is the faction war finished? I haven't seen yet. 191 entries for our contest. Oh, okay. Amazing. That's great news. So, yes, in case you didn't hear that I am actually doing a video with Coaster Maniacs. I'm sure a lot of you have heard by now. So, I'm doing a video with Coaster Maniacs, and he's giving away an opportunity. You can actually be in a video with me and Coaster on Zoom, and you can talk to us live, well, in person, but over Zoom. I think it's Zoom. And the conversation will be recorded, and it will go up on Coaster Maniac's channel. So, not anything I've ever done before. I don't know if it's anything I'll ever do again. But, yeah, big opportunity for someone to win that and be in that video. So, if you want more information, reach out to Coaster Maniacs, and he'll tell you how to enter. Days, could AEW have their own Money in the Bank since Jericho invented it? No. I think that the actual match is probably copyrighted by WWE to the point where you can't do anything similar. It's the same as to why AEW can't do a Royal Rumble, because WWE own the concept to that. So even if Jericho came up with it, it'll all be in it won't be in Jericho's name. It'll be in WWE's name. So no, unfortunately not. WWE Inside Access says, where do I vote? You go to @WrestlingEpod. Go to @WrestlingEpod. You've got 7 minutes to vote on the future episode of the Wrestling Escape Pod. You've got 15 minutes. There's only 15 minutes left as to what we watch on Thursday. WWE Inside Access Wrestling says, I want to meet the big dog and Braun Strowman. You might struggle with well, I don't know. If it's when everything's back to normal, then you'll meet him. Rashad says, Days, what do you think about Sammy coming back with his own IC belt and feuding with the IC champ like Shawn? That's great. That's great. They should definitely do that. They should definitely do that. Madup says they could do something similar. Yeah, they could do something similar. The briefcase, though, isn't that just the prize you get when you win the G1? It's not a case like you have to climb a ladder and get it. But yeah, they could do something similar. I mean, in many ways, that casino battle royal that AEW do is a little similar to the Royal Rumble because you get eliminated by getting thrown over the top. But just instead of people coming down one by one, they come down as sets, don't they? So you have like the hearts come down, then you have the spades, then you have the clubs, then you have the diamonds, and then there's one person, the Joker, that comes down at the end. So it's a little bit Royal Rumble-y, but just enough changes to make it acceptable. 3% in it. 3% in it still. Isn't the casino... Yes, Jim, yes, you're right. That's why AEW do Blood and Guts, a casino ladder match, and casino battle royals. Nick Storm, shout out to you. Says there's nothing I like more than just hanging out with the community and watching a day's stream. Yeah, do you know, I do love these faff rounds because there's no obligation really to worry about anything. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if it's like, right, guys, we've got to go over now to... It's nothing like that. There's nothing coming. I mean, there's no Raw. There's no SmackDown. There's no NXT. We can just sit and chat about what anyone wants to talk about. Drop in a few things like the polls, which are always good to get done. As I said, you know, I was planning on doing this stream just before that In Your House one. But... yeah, makes sense to do it now. Get it done. Get it out the way. Casino ladder match will be insane. It's crazy to think you want to be early out. I hope SummerSlam wins, says WWE Inside Access Wrestling. Days, I'm not sure why, but I feel there is something big coming with the hacker reveal. I don't know if something big's coming with the hacker reveal, but I think something big is going to happen in the hacker storyline. So, I don't think CM Punk. I don't think CM Punk, and I don't think AJ Lee. But I do think New Day breakup. I think something big is going to happen in this story. I'm not sure it's going to be the reveal as to who the hacker is. It could be that it's a New Day breakup and the hacker reveals themselves to be Chad Gable, Mustafa Ali. I mean, look, Chad Gable and Mustafa Ali, they've got to be somewhere. So, yeah, I could see them. I could see them being... I think it's them. You know, you change the voices and clearly you can hear it's them. Days, TNA has something like Money in the Bank. It's called Feast or Fired with 4 briefcases for a shot at a tag team, X Division, world title, and 1 might be fired. Yeah, I believe, didn't EC3 get the fired one, and then that's how he left TNA and went to NXT? I seem to recall that that was part of how he left Impact. We've got 3 minutes to go. How about Enzo Amore? I don't know what's happening with Enzo. Right, we've got two minutes now. 75 votes have come in for what the next episode's going to be about. 10 minutes. We're into the final 10 minutes. Where is EC3 going? Probably to the dessert station. He just wanders around catering. Joking aside, though, I have actually seen him. And he is huge now, isn't he? He looks great. I think that he will... I could see him going to AEW. He looks huge. Unless Impact, I don't know how Impact are doing. I don't know if Impact are in a position where they could take him back. So I don't know is the answer. I don't know if he'll go to Impact. I don't know if he'll go to AEW. A lot of those, I mean, he's probably got a great relationship with Dave Lagana and Billy Corgan, because they both will have been at Impact when he was there. So he could be NWA bound. He deserves so much better than what he's had. So much better. I can't believe how underutilized he was, and I know I'm not alone in saying that. So, yeah, I feel like I feel like he definitely will have options, but he is jacked, man. He is absolutely shredded. He looked great in a little clip that I saw of him. Days EC3 could be AEW's Killer Cross. Carson Lee, shout out to you. Wrestle Factor, you're calling it a day now. You're going to miss out on the result. Dude, we're blending. We're actually poll ending to find out what the next Wrestling Escape Pod episode's going to be about. And we've got just under 8 minutes. Another 30 votes just came in. And still, there's a 3% gap. 30 more votes just came in. There's now 232 votes. He's got a great relationship with the NWA office. Haley, shout out to you. Hope you are well. I didn't know that. I know that he must have a relationship with Billy Corgan and everything, so makes sense. I never saw what was great about EC3. Oh, he had a great physique. He's always had a great body. I mean, he has. I'm not lying. But promo-wise, he always seems to be okay. He was obviously a champion in Impact. So, I mean, I've not seen enough of his matches to know how great he is in the ring, but there's no denying he's a cutie pie. There's no denying that. Right, tag team betrayals. There we go. Well done. Tag team betrayals wins it. So Jim Gore's going to be pleased about that. Tag team betrayals. So this Friday on the Wrestling Escape Pod, we're going to be talking about entrance stages, some of the coolest wrestling entrance stages. And the week after, we will be talking about tag team betrayals. Haley says, yes, he does. Hot stuff. This is the hot stuff. Days, have you seen the Undertaker episode 2? I have not. It is on my to-do list. Can't even speak now. It's on my to-do list after this. But we've got a little bit of drama to go. We've got 6 more minutes. 6 minutes. All we have left. What are we watching on Thursday? Is it more Total Divas? Are we watching more Cameron? Are we going to watch some more Sebastian? And is Linda going to get her boobs out again? Are we going to learn more about breast implants? Are we going to learn more about women in general? I mean, I've never known so much in my life about women. I know tons now. Thanks to the past 2 weeks of Total Divas. Or are we going to learn about The Undertaker? Undertaker, main event of SummerSlam 94. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart inside a steel cage for the WWF Championship. Bull Nakano. Oh, Bull Nakano. I love Bull Nakano. Love Bull Nakano and her hair. So, yeah, man. So much to love about SummerSlam 94. So which way is this going to go? Who is going to win? Is it going to be the wrestling fans? We're down to 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes. Is it going to be the wrestling fans? Or is it going to be the Total Diva fans? There's 3% in this. This is more dramatic than most of the wrestling matches you're going to see this week. Like, no lie, this is close. Madup says, ooh, boobage. Yes, boobage. We want wrestling, says WFS Wrestling. Coaster Maniac says, you smell. Walid says, Total Divas has already affected Days. He really likes EC3's body. Yes. Do you know what? I've seen too many naked females. That's my problem. Now, you know what I mean? I'm starting to look at EC3 going, fair play. He's got gains. No, I appreciate that. We want wrestling chant. Well, Sunny Wolf says, I'm confused. There's nothing to be confused about, my friends. All you need to know, 4 minutes, and we will find out what we're watching on Thursday. Eric Haberman says, Days, watch this tropical storm come up the east coast. Oh, yes, we had the tornado watch, weren't we? We were talking about that. I'm going to Google that, actually. Is there a watchmaker called Tornado? Because there should be. I need a tornado watch. Tornado watch brings up tornado watches. Tornado watch. I don't know, what else do I search for? If I put in tornado watch, it brings up tornado watches, but I want a tornado watch. Tornado watch. Buy. That'll do. Oh! What is that? Is that one? No, there is a watch made by a company. Oh, it's nice as well. Look at that. Look at this. Do you know what? We are learning so much. We've learned about the Jamaican Wrestling Federation, and their slogan is cool pinnings. And now we've found out that there is a watchmaker called Tornado. There we go. There it is, my friends. Tornado watch. Tornado watch. Unfortunately, currently unavailable. But look at that. Look at that. If you're at a party, yeah, you're disco dancing and everything, right? You have a little sip, a little cocktail or whatever, a little nibble, vol au vent, right? Someone comes over and they go, oh, that's a nice watch. You go, yeah. Wait for it. A little longer. Tornado watch. Oh, man. Different colours and everything. Look at that one. Look at that. That is classy. You can't tell me that is not classy. That is a beautiful looking timepiece. Beautiful looking timepiece. Right. Let's get back over because people don't want to be talking about tornado watches. They want to be talking about the poll that's got 2 minutes left. This is it, guys. This is the dance. Welcome to the dance, everyone. This is SummerSlam versus Total Divas. What do we watch on Thursday? What do we tornado watch on Thursday? Do we watch SummerSlam 94 or do we watch Total Divas episode 7, 8, 9, 10? 4 episodes. Here we go. There's a fake coaster in the chat. Okay. How much longer does the voting go for? 1 minute. 1 minute left. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go, guys. 1 minute to go. 3% in this. John saying Total Divas. Rude Boy saying Total Divas. Sunny Wolf saying I can't dance. What? Here we go. We got 1 minute to go. 53-47. That you know people have been sat back waiting. You know there's a ton of votes about to drop on this. That can swing any which direction. We're blending. We're blending. We've got poll ending. Which way is it going to go? Which way is it going to go? Right there. Right there. Blending. High drama. 53 plays 47. Wrestling plays boobage. Which way is it going to go? Are the boobs going to win? Are the grapples going to win? 53-47. Blending. How many votes? How many votes? 232 votes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. People cheering for... Oh, what's happened? No, I don't want to share tweets. I don't want to share tweets. This is a travesty. What's a travesty? People saying Total Divas. People saying no. Here we go. Oh, am I okay? I'll let you know in a second. I'll let you know once we find out who's won. Total Divas. By 1%! By 1%! 1%! There was 1% in it! There was 1% in it! Oh my days! SummerSlam 94! SummerSlam 94 wins! By 1%! Oh, high drama. High drama, 1%. 1% would be 2.4 votes. 2.4 votes. 1% would be less than 3 votes. What? I can't make that up. I can't fake that. That's actually happened. That's a thing that's actually happened. That actually happened. 1% actually happened. 51-49. Oh, Undertaker. But we can watch Paul Nakano. Yes. Oh, 2%. 1%. There's only 1% in it. Then it would have been a draw. 1%. Sasuke 100k says yes. Drama. You can't get a 1% victory. It's won by 1%. 51-49. Otherwise it'd be 50-50 and then it wouldn't have won. So it's won by 1%. Hey Days, how's your day been? High drama. That's what it's been. It's been high drama. Oh, there's people saying it says 2% on there as well. Look, I can only show you what I can show you. I've got the proof right there. 51-49. Boom. Boom. Congratulations, SummerSlam. There we go. People are saying it's won by 2%. If you swing it by 1%, it's 50-50. It won't have won then. So it's won by 1%. I'm fully prepared to have arguments about maths. Fully prepared, because you know I love my geography. The Total Divas streak is finally over, says Malik. Brian, add 1% to that and then tell me who's won. It would be a draw, wouldn't it? So it's won by 1%. Thank you. Days, on computer, you can see how much it actually won by with decimals. Got you. On phone, it only gives you that number. Oh, the drama. The drama. Right, my friends. That's it. We're done. SummerSlam 94 this Thursday. The Total Divas dream is over. Awesome. I'm glad we managed to get that in. I'm glad we managed... Well, that's what she said. But I'm glad that we managed to get that sorted so that it's not hanging over us tomorrow. So, done. Decided. We know what we're watching on Thursday now. SummerSlam 94. Undertaker versus Undertaker. Very exciting. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support as always. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.